Welcome to CoPilot 411. Today we're going to do a review on the Skyview by Vivitar. The Skyview looks familiar. Some people may get it confused with the Skyflow, but there's quite a big difference in size. The Skyflow is a much bigger unit than the Skyview. The Skyview is a neat, clean looking little drone quadcopter, and I kind of like it as far as the looks of it. I like the little blue trim that's on it. I like the smallness, compactness of this particular unit. It's got brushless motors. It does have a TF card or a micro SD card here on the side. It's got a battery in the back. A little tight to get in and out. The battery in this particular quadcopter is a 3.7 volt, 1500 milliamp battery, which is a pretty standard size battery for like your cheaper drones. And I was curious about this particular drone, and we have a Meta drone, and it uses the exact same battery. I've actually flown this quadcopter with the Meta battery, and since I noticed that the battery was very similar to it, I got to looking at the actual quadcopters, and a lot of the chassis on this quadcopter is almost identical to the Skyview. So I thought that was very interesting. I know the top part up here is a little different as far as your the face of the drone up here, but all the other is pretty much spot on the same. Main thing is the batteries are interchangeable. When it comes to the remote, you'll notice that the Meta remote is pretty much identical to the Skyview. So pretty interesting. Haven't tried to use the remote or anything to fly the Skyview, but it was kind of interesting just to see how close that these drones were similar. Now, the Skyview, the flight characteristics, even though it's a small quadcopter, it handles decent. If it's fairly windy outside, you kind of got to be careful because the wind will want to kind of toss this around some, just because it's such a lightweight drone. It has a fixed gimbal on this. The camera on this is fixed, but on the controller, I can move the camera up and down, which is a nice feature on a quadcopter. This is a cheaper quadcopter, but at least I can roll that gimbal up and down. I couldn't do that on a lot of your Vivitar products, the drones. The Skyflow would actually move the camera up and down. The Skyhawks wouldn't, but this one you actually can roll the camera up and down, and it has that nice feature of the SD card being on the drone itself. It does have brushless motors. The remote has got the handles that drop down, which is very nice. You actually have a flip up to hold your phone, which we're going to talk about something a little different with the Skyview. That's nice. This rolls up. You got a power button in the center of the controller. You can cut your GPS off and on in the center section here as well. You do have, since this is a GPS drone, it does have a return to home button up here. So you lose it in the sky or whatever and you couldn't find it, you can hit that and it'll bring it home. Or if you're out there and you're ready to wrap things up, you can hit it and it'll return to home. And it does a pretty good job at returning to home. You'll see that in the videos in just a second. Up top, you do have You can take a picture, start your video, and then you can got your camera roll up here. It does require batteries. I believe it is 3 AAA batteries that goes in the back of it. The nice feature on this particular drone is it comes with a monitor. So you do not have to use your cell phone. There is an app that you can use for your cell phone and use your phone, that's fine. But if you don't want the hassle of downloading the app, trying to figure out where the app's at on your phone, Wi-Fiing it, connecting, this actually comes with its own screen and everything's preloaded on it. It'll actually click in to the controller and no wires or anything like that. You'll actually power this on. This has actually got a, I think it is a, I've lost where it charges at. I know it's up here. There it is right there. It is a USB-C charger on it. So you can actually charge this up. It clicks in. You cut it on. You actually cut your drone on, or your remote on. You cut your drone on. And since we're indoors, I'm going to cut GPS off and it will connect. And this is great. So if you've got a younger person which everybody now has phones, but if they didn't have a phone, you don't need it to fly this drone, and you can still get your FPV feed right on the screen up here. So you can actually kind of see what's going on with the screen. So that is a great feature on this particular drone. Just the fact that, hey, I can take my kid out there and get started and not have to have a phone on it. So the flight characteristics of this particular drone is okay, nothing great. The range on it is not great, 500 feet. It may get out a tad farther, line of sight, that type of stuff, and everything lines up perfect. You could probably get it a little bit farther, but probably not much. Overall, it's not a horrible drone. One of the biggest issues I've seen with this is I haven't seen a whole lot of them out there. I believe you can still find it at Best Buy. Walmart may still sell these. I may be getting confused thinking about the Skyflow, because I know there's a lot of Skyflows out there as well. One of the biggest issues I've seen with this is price. The people that do have it still have it jacked up there pretty good in price. I believe there are better drones out there for some of the prices that they're offering this for, but I do like the fact that it has its own little FPV. Everything's built in. You can take it and go. I like the fact that the batteries, I can find these batteries for other drones much cheaper, since it's a pretty standard battery size. And it's not a bad drone. The camera quality is not great. It's doable, but don't expect great things out of it. We're gonna go to the videos right now. We'll let you see that. You'll see it take off. We'll fly it out, let you see the video images that's coming back to the quadcopter, and we'll do a return to home, let you see it land. We'll show some videos of close-ups, some pictures and stuff like that. So let's go look at that right now. welcome back. What'd you think of the videos, the pictures, and all the stuff that we showed you? Your opinion is what counts if you're going to be buying this quadcopter. Like I said, it's not the greatest image in the world. It's not the greatest flight characteristics under the sun. It's not bad. It's not horrible, but there's better ones out there. Like I said, one of the biggest things I like is it's all self-contained. I don't need a phone or anything. And it's fun to fly. We thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We got a lot of stuff coming out. We'll see you on the next review. Thank you.